And we're live again, hopefully for more time. Now, I have no idea why the program chose to freeze at such an inopportune time, but I should be back. I think this counts as a new stream because the previous one got interrupted, so I'm just going to rename the stream title and load the save. I think I skipped one dialogue or one screen or two, but not that many. It shouldn't be anything that important. I noticed the mistake right away after all. Yep, it is a new stream. Oh joy. Also, I noticed that the main menu now has a different background that corresponds to this incident, so that's also a nice touch. Well, back to things. So he wrote the Russian word on the floor. Yeah, I mean, I know we're like currently the only suspect, but it's obvious that we should be the last person to be a suspect because we were locked inside the whole time. Hello, Sig! Welcome back to another great Ace Attorney stream. And hello, Daniel Jimenez. Welcome as well. The Ace Attorney games are great. I agree wholeheartedly. So we had to pause the stream for a while there due to technical difficulties, but we should be good for the rest of the stream. More info. Stowaway. Let's do this in an orderly fashion. That would be us, I guess. So 15 days, 2 weeks, locked inside a cabin, inside small spaces. That's not enjoyable at all. No, you fool. We couldn't have done that without Kazuma's help. But now we don't have his word to back us up. Well, I guess, yeah, possibility just backs our word. Because we were the best buds. Oh, Sig, your diamond, was it diamond? Your diamond thing worked? I already said so. We're buds. We're BFFs or something along those lines. Look, man, Aochi never appears. Well, the starter tutorial prosecutor only appears in the tutorial in the first case. That's it. It's not my fault Ace Attorney works that way. All the pains. No more fans. Okay, let's see here. Uh-huh. And contamination. Because we're friends. Asogi's theme is nice, I agree. Actually, most, if not all, of Dai Gyakuten Saiban's themes are quite nice. Each in their own way, of course. No, Sig, this is what you call a flashback. It's in the past, he's no longer alive. Much to all of our collective chagrin. Yeah, he was always in pursuit of that, wasn't he? Whenever someone says it's nothing, it is almost always not nothing. That is a good wisdom right there. Maybe his true motivations won't come to light until the last chapter, as usually is the case. I mean, normally the first case overarches with the last case. I don't know. I'm sorry, but Asogi has contracted Mia-Face syndrome. Yep. The good old mentor gets murdered. Yeah, that's not a death flag at all. His eyes, they were so dreamy looking. Since when did this become Ace Attorney dating simulator? The stowaway, yeah. But we were trying to protect you, miss. Wow, she's sharp. Okay, last night, let's move on. Okay. Oh, come on. What are you, seasick, drowsy, all types of uncomfortable due to the trip? My ship sunk from episode 2. Well, I hope not. We still need to investigate the ship. That would be a problem if the metaphorical ship became a true ship and then sunk on its way to the Great British Empire. So we were sleeping / unconscious during the time of the crime. Well, we were locked inside a cozy wardrobe. It's not our fault. Oh, you have to leave. Bye, Sig. Glad you could pop up for the stream. It was always a dating simulator, Alex. How could I not see it? Look at these handcuffs. Look what you have done to me. Head throbbing, is it the old Naruhodo gets struck in the head and then forgets whatever happened? It could be. No, but we were locked inside unless we were resealed. I don't know. Nothing. It's just that you have a huge bump on the left side of your head. But if you don't believe in us, then who's gonna be our aid? I can think of several theories. The top on the list would be the one involving the Sherlock Holmes case they referenced at the beginning of the episode. come on. Oh, right, you're bleeding from the side of your head. I forgot to mention. Yeah. He got hit by the Thinker. Larry, I knew it. Connection with Ace Attorney 1 confirmed. As the culprit, you're forbidden. Oh, come on. We have to investigate. Your laws won't work on me. These are international waters. Please take off my handcuffs. No. Kill everybody on the ship. No witnesses, no evidence, no trial. Oh, or we could do that. That is also an option, I guess. Whoa, we got thrown. Don't mess with Sasato. What in the world? Oh, it's her. It's her characteristic toss. Her signature toss. Look at that perfect pose. Well, that escalated quickly. Prove? Oh, come on, it's easy to prove that we're not guilty. Do I have a... Okay, let's check the court record then. What do we have? A school badge? Yes, this school badge proves I'm not guilty. A student from the Imperial Yume University couldn't have committed such a heinous crime. Or the do not open... Oh, come on, they're basically telling us just present this. Yes, we've been in a trial. Yes. We could do that, but we could do that when we're back standing up. We're still upside down in the floor. Naruhodo, it's okay. I'll ship you with someone else. It's okay. No words, just dreams. Yeah, let's get her to understand. The badge. It has to be the badge. I remember back in the old Ace Attorney trilogy when you could just present your badge while you were talking to witnesses and see their different reactions. That was fun. Okay, do not open seal. Sir. Well, no sirs here though. Just miss or ma'am or no, miss would be the... You guys are gonna ship Sherlock with Naruhodo. Well, you're entitled to your own opinion and tastes, but oh god. I wonder if that is a popular ship now that I think about it. Is Naruhodo and Sherlock a popular ship in this fandom? Yeah, but it wasn't really good at doing that, wasn't it? Since it was in Japanese. Though I guess the message would be understood even though you were a foreigner, because it's sealing something. Oh well. The Japanese equivalent of sir, hi, isn't really gender specific. Oh, that is interesting to know. I guess that would give problems when translating it to English, yeah. I mean, you could just leave it in Japanese. You already hear the hi when he says it. Either way, it's not really that much of a downer, I guess. I mean, sir is a pretty good equivalent, nonetheless. You mean this seal? True, unless the crime was committed in another fashion, but let's just roll with that. We just need to get trust. Nah, that's edgy and feeny. No, that's a blasphemy. That's No, everybody knows that the only real ship from the Ace Attorney trilogy that matters with Feeny is Feeny and Iris. Her name was Iris, right? I believe it was. Any other ships are meaningless. What else is going on here? Because we're very dependable. And strong. And nothing of what I just said. Oh, hello, Makilia. Welcome to the stream. You managed to pop up right at the beginning of this other segment. Can you help me off the floor already? I already have a headache. Yeah, we have like a headache, we probably have seasickness, and now we are mauled throughout our entire body because we got beat to a pulp. Good. We got tossed. Finally, investigation. Thank you very much. No, we haven't, but now we have their trust. Their slight sliver of trust. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of other indirect methods, but strange sorcery, ancient arcane Japanese sorcery, of course. Oh dear. You people do know that there is such a thing as poison with retarded effect or with slow effect? No? Okay, fine. Or we could have had an accomplice, and that accomplice could have resealed us. Whatever, let's thoroughly investigate the scene. I'm a ship Iris with Dahlia just to annoy you. You could do that. I mean, that would be incest, wouldn't it? But fine, I've heard weird stuff. Everyone knows that attorneys have magical powers, indeed. Attorneys, well, prosecutors are also attorneys, right? Just not defense attorneys. So I guess Edgeworth would be the only one reluctant to have any magical power since he is so vehemently against magic. Wait a second. Okay, boy, let me open the door for you. There you go. If I don't open the door for my dog, he'll get nervous gradually over time. Let's do this. Finally. Yes, okay, generic aid number 3. What number 8 is she now? Like, assistant? May... Let's just give you generic assistant number 5. You're probably another number, but whatever. Edgeworth has the magical power of logic, yeah. The culprit, the suspect shot this gun, therefore the suspect has to be the culprit. Stellar logic there. Fine, we'll be under close surveillance. Weirder stuff, I'm starting to be concerned. Hey, you're the person that was saying the weirder stuff. Like Feeny, no, like Edgy, Edgeworth, and, no, I'm not gonna say it. That's wrong. Okay, do not dare to use any sorcery. We'll be careful of that. We'll be sure to keep our sorcery powers on check. Now, what do we have here? If I remember right, she's generic assistant number 6. It would make sense. Maybe so, yeah. I mean, does Athena count as an assistant as well? I'd say so. I don't know. Also, so yeah. Let's examine this cabin. Please. Okay, let's examine. We have a doohickey here. Probably. All players, regulations, okay. Well, we're not weapons, and we're not animals strictly in the sense of the animal concept, so... I didn't count Athena. If I counted Athena, I had to count Apollo, too. That is true. They're more like recurring or like one-time only assistants, you might say. I don't know. But yeah, they're not assistants in the strict sense of the concept of Ace Attorney, I guess. She's unique in that being a legal aid is actually her main occupation. That is true. Actually, I think in Ace Attorney 1, they wanted to make Maya as a legal assistant. A legal aid? I don't remember. I think so. Oh god, she's staring intently at us. Okay. I was just discussing that a while ago. Animal? I mean, human beings are, in a way, animals. Well, if you categorize animals as everything not human, then I guess not. And Phoenix has the magical power of take that, and together with Edgy, they are no, I will not read that. Go wash your eyes and mouth with soap. You can still mark me up as a forbidden possession, yeah. We definitely break the rules. There's no going around that. Athena and Apollo are side protagonists. TV tropes call such characters deuteragonist. Yep. That would make sense. So yeah, she would be the 6th assistant then. Wash your eyes with soap. Ow. Well, how else will she purify? Okay, well, she can perform the ritual of purification and the Japanese ritual of purification, but that would take longer. Soap is faster and more efficient. This feels, yeah, narrow. Are you seasick? Or is it something else? I'm just waiting for somebody to say that they're seasick. Okay. Oh yeah, the good old angle changer that they started with Ace Attorney 5. Okay, so focus. I don't think so. I mean, he doesn't seem like the klutz type. I think if he practiced, he would be very precise. Yeah, and all these books are toppled in such a way. No. But shouldn't we remember how they were? Don't tamper with evidence. Sadly, I'm gonna have to leave for a bit now. I'll be back later and catch up with what I missed after the stream is over. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Now, as for the crime scene. Yeah, those were Asogi's possessions, weren't they? Oh no, yeah, that's where we got smuggled in. Like you just did a while ago. Apparently not. Or the culprit could have written down with using his finger. don't know Russian. I don't know Russian. Does anybody in the chat know Russian? I doubt it. Yeah. You have no idea, Tovarish. Of course, you not know mother language. Russia. Mother Russia. These uncultured swine. Well, I don't know Russian either, so I don't know why I'm complaining. What is that? It looks like a bell or a cap of some sort. Just gonna say, from my experience as a cuff lawyer, I gotta say there is no way Asogi wrote that. Well, I think Asogi did know more than one language. Wait a second. Come in, boy. I think Asogi knew English, which is why he was able to go as an exchange student, but Russian, I have no idea if he knew that. Charlie, don't cry. Don't cry. No, don't cry. You silly boy. Well, pink. I see you are very partial to the color pink. Like something was dragged? Yes, Charlie boy is here being a whiny baby. Do you want to play his attorney for me, Charlie? Do you want to discover the murderer? Thought not. Let's see what else we have here. A katana! A Japanese sword! Fancy. He is carrying a weapon in his luggage, so wouldn't that break as well the rules? What is this? Chicken. Like a dog. Oh, not like a dog. At the same time the mantle got all disarranged, I imagine. How could anybody hate chicken? Being the hungry stowaway. Poor guy. Yeah, but the plate isn't broken, so what kind of mess is this? Yes, you have seen right through me. Either that or I have been afflicted with the convenient amnesia. But that's another, well, that's part of the plate, I imagine, the dinner. Let's investigate this then. Justice. Naruto, is Alex in an alternate universe? Probably. Because we're not the culprit party. The guilty party. But the same way there was a locked room, we were locked or sealed in our own thing. Let's check this. That's why there's ink. No, he used the ink pen, so... Whoa! Okay, you could have just said so. But it's evidence. Fine. I love how he just says, I'm innocent, and expects Maya Jr. to believe him. Well, he's as confused as she is, to be honest, so... I can kind of understand. What are we doing here? I guess I could shift my angle of view. It was locked. Oh yes, if I think she was a huge mystery novel freak. I knew it. Oh. Don't glare at us, it was just an idea. That didn't take as long as I expected. Welcome back! Well... because we used the wrong idea from her favorite mystery novel books. Oh dear. Well, for now, let's change view. Have I checked this thing? Yes. Well, I imagine we were let out during eating time and stuff when Asogi was in the cabin with us. No, that's... Bed? No bed. You. Sorcery, huh? Don't ring it. No. You just want to have a... You just want to try it out for yourselves. Well. Yeah, that must be it. The game is begging me to ship Naruhodo and Asogi. Asogi's dead. How can they force you to ship them if Asogi is dead already? Oh, the vent. Air duct. Okay. What is... Oh dear. Death means nothing to the most loyal shippers. Well, that is a lot of commitment to a ship. Of course, finally someone understands. Aido on her 100-year voyage to find somebody that understands shipping. Wait a second. Give me a second. Okay, what? Hello, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Which is the guy's head? That is actually the crucial point of all of this. It's what determines the guilty culprit in this case. I'm pretty sure his head is what's looking under the desk. So, yeah. From the looks of it, he's clearly an European. Well, he could also be an alien. Or a weirdo. Do we have to approach him? I think she knows who that is. Apparently not. Probably just playing with it. I mean, imagine meeting the Sherlock Holmes. What is this cursor you speak of? Are we actually in a video game? Fine, let's talk with Sherlock. Examine. Oh, surely. This is Meiji-era Japan. Video games don't exist yet. Yeah. I guess so. Of course, you are obviously not playing Ace Attorney. This is Danganronpa. I knew it now. Maybe we should leave him be. Okay, then not interact with Charlotte. Oh dear. X-ray goggles. What? So we're gonna have a class trial for Asogi then. Yeah, but what would Asogi's ultimate talent be? Asogi ultimate swordsman? Ultimate samurai? Ultimate lawyer? Or I guess that would be us, ultimate attorney, ultimate lawyer. And Sherlock should be the ultimate detective. The whole truth of the matter, oh, of course. Ultimate Attorney, duh, yes, I imagine so. Ultimate Corpse, that is also good. I like it how we're just ignoring Sherlock's ramblings. What? Afghanistan? No, how did you get something so wrong? Countless. No. Do we look Russian? Sherlock's theme, not the one playing right now, is one of the best pieces of music in this game. Ah, the detective from the foggy town, yeah, I agree. It really fits well. So we've killed 16 people, and we're going to blow up the Crystal Tower. Well, what can I say? He got us. He got us, guys. We can't escape from the truth. He was murdered with a headband. Or we murdered the man with the headband, as in that he had a headband, because Asogi did have a headband. My favorite piece of music is for another character in this case. Oh, a character we have... I've heard all the songs of this game, but I only know their titles, so I don't know which character they correspond to. Oh my golly gosh darn goodness, he got us. Yep, quite, you know, we're from Afghanistan, we've killed 16 people, gonna blow up a tower, that's us. Perfect reasoning, except that we're Japanese and none of that is true. But okay, it's futile, yes, quite. Yes. Oh, the poses, the magnificence. Not. Is he a JoJo character? Do you see any other Russians capable of assassinating 16 people? We could be capable, I think, but we haven't done that. The name of the track is Wind Across Russia. I thought that was Alec Ray's theme. A wind that blows from Russia. Well, I'm not entirely sure because I've only glanced through the titles of the songs while I'm hearing them. I'm not really that. Sherlock X Nerudo is the new ship. Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship, everybody. I was right all along. The one who stole it, because... You're gonna believe him with that wonky reasoning? You know we're not from Afghanistan. Be right back, okay? And on top of that, you were a revolutionary. Yes, we were. That is true. No! Not again! Why is everybody upside down again? No, I object. On the basis of common sense. It's even more hilarious when the game is set on a ship. Yeah, I feel like the ship setting has given you the opportunity to talk about ships all you want. I give up. And we blacked out. Perfect. Yeah, your apologies. Yeah. You apologize as well. Don't give us that. No. Oh, so just because that part is right... No. Just take off your goggles. You look like a jump scare. Yes. Yeah, it's just basic observation. In the second book, I think Holmes goes on and explains to Watson the difference between observation and deduction, and this is basically it. You didn't deduce anything, you just observed and commented on it. You're back, welcome back! The principle of reasoning. Oh dear. No. It's the great Sherlock Holmes! Here's his theme. Right. He's just gonna be more trouble than he's worth. Let's see. Talk. Let's speak with old Shirley. Great detective. Patiently waits for someone to go, no shit, Sherlock, in game. But Sherlock Holmes is a fictional character, but this story is fictional, so I don't know. Yeah, basically it's a fictional setting in which Sherlock Holmes is part of it, basically. It's just that. You could say it's Ace Attorney meets Sherlock Holmes, in a fashion. The famous Sherlock Holmes. In the previous case, we had, it involved the good old Dr. Watson, so in this case, we get introduced to good old Shirley. Oh. The Strand Magazine. How about we don't try to romance anyone with Holmes? No ship Sherlock. That is a great motto. No ship Sherlock. I'm all in for that. I agree. No ship Sherlock. Oh, so she is a diehard fan. Yes. Maybe, or maybe... I don't know what the setting is. I only know that Sherlock is part of the story. I don't know if the books are like, are all entirely fiction, or they actually describe or beautify, embezzle his achievements. I think he still is a detective. Are you sure about that? I assume that in your mind his head is not chip-worthy. Oh, hello, Master. Welcome to the stream. How much did you miss? You've missed 49 minutes! Plus taxes, because the previous stream got cut off at the beginning, thanks to some unfortunate technical difficulties. But yeah, welcome. He does have a finger gun. The truth is the opposite. That smooth pipe. Yeah, the biographer, and the biographer should be Dr. Watson, but Dr. Watson is dead. Wait, Dr. Watson is back in London? Yeah, we know that he's dead. Why is Sherlock Holmes super young? I guess he's not really super young. It's just the art style, I imagine. Or maybe they did make him a bit younger. Thanks to the popularity, the Doctor has been incredibly busy as of late. Yeah, being in Japan and getting murdered. Asia, huh? He looks like he's a typical teenager doing cosplay. Shh! Don't tell anybody that! We don't want to break his identity. Did plastic surgery exist in the game's time setting? Plastic surgery existing in this century? I don't think so. I don't think so. And if it did, it would be very rudimentary. But I really, honestly, to heart, I don't think plastic surgery did exist. Maybe cosmetic changes that aren't exactly the plastic surgery we know nowadays did exist, but no. I mean, I guess there are still masks and stuff, but if plastic surgery includes chopping off pieces of body parts, then yes. Well, then where do we draw the line? Deduction is everything, of course. Uh-huh. Right. The truth that we are from Afghanistan. No, we didn't. Holmes is like the master psychologist. In this version of Holmes is the master headache giver, I say. An extraordinary observer. Oh dear. Modesty, rampant everywhere. Okay, Asogi's incident. Holmes has fancy glasses. No, you didn't. Actually, you made everything even more troublesome because you pointed us as the culprit. Look what you've done to me. Why does he wear goggles that is on his hat? Oh, previously he was wearing them, and he looked quite freakishly. He looked like a steampunk fan at a cosplay event. Can he remove the goggles and actually wear them? Yes, he can. He was actually wearing them a while ago. And they even light up all fancy-like. I called for the sailor's help, yes. And then he bought it in and started messing everything up. Steampunk Sherlock. I guess you could say this is Steampunk Sherlock. His outfit does look quite steampunky, especially the goggles. This is a child doing cosplay, not Sherlock. Look, don't compliment our handcuffs. They don't go well with our eye color. Of course. Okay, 2 truths and your reasoning. Oh dear. Is Holmes' age listed in the court record? Oh, that is actually interesting. Let's check. People. Yes, he is 34. I think in the books, Sherlock was also young. I'm not entirely sure. I think he was studying also in the university at the same time, but I'm not entirely sure. He's probably into handcuffs. You never know. That's how these things go. You never really know. Then one day you suddenly discover the truth and you're like, wow, I didn't expect that. But yeah, he's 34. Not exactly super young, but not super old either. He's reasonably young, I guess. A young adult. In a single instant, wow. That face doesn't say 34. He uses makeup. Don't judge him. The ship is sailing. The ship sunk. Abandoned ship. Please tell me more. Just get on with it. The culprit could not have escaped. Wow, we have a genius here. The victim was Russian. No. It's plain to see. The only Russian thing in here is that the ship is Russian and that the writing is in Russian. Everything else is blatantly Japanese. You were even examining the desk a while ago. Oh no. Of course. Closet in Russian. Tovarish, how could you miss it? I don't think Kazuma knew Russian. At least you ain't in Japanifornia anymore. That is true. And his final motive? No, he's not Russian. I mean, even saying that he knew Russian could have been far-fetched. It's much easier to think that the culprit wrote in Russian with Asogi's finger. I worked under the assumption that the culprit's name was Closet. Oh dear. Glory, greatest country. You know, we all know Mother Russia. Great country. Out of precaution, I opened the actual closet. Oh, so because it said closet, you naturally jumped to inspect the closet before considering that the culprit's name was Closet. Isn't that formed from one of the earlier cases where the girlfriend got killed and wrote the murderer's name, but it was actually the murderer who wrote that? If the murderer in this case wrote down the name, then yes, it would be kind of like a similar situation, yeah. Sherlock is Captain Obvious. Oh, goody. Thus, Naruhodo shall be known as Closet-kun. Good old Closet-kun, you know. Main character of the game, that's him. Instead was a slumbering Russian. We're not Russian. Are we? I imagine we're speaking to him in English, but I don't think Naruhodo knew English, so, or maybe they're just gonna ignore the fact that we're having a conversation with a foreigner. I don't know. You're wearing the same attire. No. Mr. Sherlock, no. No, Sherlock, you just got out of one. You're not going in another. Naruhodo, such a Russian name, of course. One of the most beautiful names hailing from the Russia motherland. No, it's not a type of clothing. No. His memory, his reasoning, it's all wrong. Naruhodo and Asogi knew English. It was briefly mentioned in case 1. Oh, I remember in case 1 that they mentioned that Asogi knew English. But I don't know why I had the false impression that we didn't know English. So yeah, we are communicating using English. That makes sense. Good. Well, at least he took a photograph. I'll give him that. He does have some use to it. Culprit. And you haven't heard him speaking Russian. That would be even more incriminating. Is it the Queen's English? I'd imagine. What if this guy is actually not Sherlock Holmes? Believe me, I would love it if this guy was just an imposter and the real Sherlock Holmes was out there. But this is the great detective Sherlock Holmes in the flesh. I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no other Sherlock Holmes in this game. There could be a plot twist though, but... This isn't Danganronpa. There are no outlandish plot twists like that. The word closet. Queenglish. Ingleen. I see you fellow people are also cultured. That's right, Mr. Holmes. What? Russian, revolutionary, refugee, yes, all of that. That whisper. Oh, so you do know. Well, if he knows that it says closet in Russian, then I imagine he does know Russian. Can I feed him Kurara now? Wait until he says everything he has to say, otherwise our investigation will come to a halt earlier than intended. The whisper is telling me to shut up. In the end, they reveal that Naruhodo has been Sherlock Holmes all along. Yes, that is true. I mean, I don't know if they're the same height, but it could be. That's so easy to observe. Oh yeah, the outlandish parts. What a nice face. Revolutionary Dmitry Demiglaski flees Russia, believed to be en route to Shanghai. Okay. Wait, a Russian was killed. He still says that Asogi is Russian? Yeah, he still thinks Asogi is a Russian. So we stopped by a port yesterday. Because Russians look Japanese, shrugs. Who is gonna be the prosecutor? Obviously it's gonna be Asogi. He's gonna come back from the dead. The culprit of this client... No. You're saying that we are Dmitry Demiglaski. Yeah. Uh-huh. Revolutionize his own face. What if it's actually upside down or something? Yeah, surely that's the case here. You read it upside down and it just says spaghetti or something. That's your argument, yes. Because we're a stowaway. He is actually a JoJo character. That's why he makes the poses. That, or he's actually Johnny Bravo. I'm not sure which one of the two. Dmitry with Naruhodo, no, that's you're going from bad to worse. They really turned Holmes' quirkiness up to 11 in this game. Yeah, Holmes has always been eccentric. This guy's not eccentric. He's over the top. Crystal Tower, oh yeah. The murders and the bombing that you... So you just read the front page of a newspaper and you're thinking on pinning it all on us? Your true occupation and your nefarious deeds. Oh dear. Clear as day, in this front page, I didn't bother to read anything else, just this one page that's at the beginning. Actually, just the opening paragraph, not much more than that. Oh, you don't know what Afghanistan is? Well, back then the world was much bigger place, I imagine so. Unless you were really cultured, it's not a surprise that you wouldn't know what Afghanistan is. But you think we're the culprit, why would you? Fine. At least we'll be able to really read it. A Russian newspaper article. Revolutionary defecting via Shanghai route. Very well. The back page that you didn't bother to read. You do know that there are more pages besides the front page and the back page, right? Let's see, what does it say? Okay, this looks also important. Everything is always on the front page, man. Yes. Back then, the world was flat. Yes. A ballerina. We don't speak Russian, do we? Oh dear. Do we have to present it to Sherlock, or will he just speak about it right now? Is it? Well, is it? Oh, not the weirdo. Is that Dahlia number 2? No, it's Russian Dahlia. Oh, yeah, please do. Shanghai, huh? Nikomina Borshkevich, or something along those lines. Naruhodo and ballerina ship. No! I mean, he hasn't even met her yet. That's just jumping the gun too soon. Still wearing her costume. Oh, that makes the case a lot more complicated, doesn't it? When monetary value is involved. Money. Oh. So you could say she's a thief. Naruhodo's newspaper. Dear God. We have to draw the line somewhere. Might it be that she's defecting as well? So we have 2 possible Russian defectors. A ballerina and a revolutionary. Good old Russia. Okay, now we have something else to work with. Can I examine the front page? Have I missed anything? Look at his face. Of course. Having this guy say, "I'm disappointed in you too," it just feels wrong somehow. But we're seeing that beard. Does that mean that we're out of time? We're out of luck? That is true, maybe. Yeah. Well, that should be all of it for that. Yeah, we already did that. Yeah, you already translated it. Many thanks. If nothing, you're at least a solid translator, Holmes. Is the newspaper called News from Mother Russia? Probably. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Holmes is treating this culprit like a friend. Yeah, he's like, oh, you're this, I suspect that you're this. No, I don't suspect. I know that you're this Russian revolutionary. Here, have a newspaper. I'll translate it for you, even though you should know Russian. What you've investigated. Well, if you call that inspecting. Okay. Oh, come on, Holmes. Wait, so you also know Japanese? So, fine. He's still Russian, though, even though he wrote in Japanese. I don't think Susato would ever toss him. See, he gets different treatment. This is unfair. Music's hella good. Yeah, I really like we've been discussing that also. The soundtrack for this game is very well done. It's very nice. This should be a Sogi's theme, actually. Basic Japanese. I guess Harakiri could come up in your line of work a lot, since it's... But, okay. Don't laugh! Unusually, I think the quieter pieces of music are this soundtrack's highlights. I think I agree. I mean, the only soundtracks, the only pieces that that weren't really to my liking were the Baker Street one. I think was the one that I didn't like that much. Then again, I've never played this game and I have never been physically in the game in Baker Street, so maybe once I'm there, I'll start to like it or something. Oh dear. I went to Japan before, and man, everyone there was super short. Well, I am 2 meters in height, so I guess I would be like unsurmountably big over there. It would be like ants. That's a thought. Can we please read the journal? Sherlock is Guzma, confirmed. I don't think he is Guzma. He doesn't look anything like Guzma. Also, I learned that Eto meant Yeah, they say that a lot. From my limited knowledge in Japanese entertainment, of course. Yeah, boy. You wouldn't fit the rooms there. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? But I want to go to Japan. Why must there be discrimination against tall people? Please, by all means. Okay. One hour and 23 minutes after midnight, I heard a sound like a low whistle. Like a teapot? Like steam? Or a gas leaking? I don't know. The other sentence. 1 hour and 35 minutes after midnight, I saw a speckled band at the air duct. So he was up way past midnight. And he saw a speckled band. 'Cause tall people are scary. What do you mean? That's racist. He saw something. Yeah, that one. That's heightist. Tall people aren't erased, Alexander, yet. Actually, I think the concept, I think I've heard years ago that the concept of human race was not really a scientifically acceptable term, because races, for a species to have different races, they have to be significant amount of genetic difference between each one. But in the case of the human species, the Homo sapiens sapiens, I don't think there's enough genetic difference between people of different ethnicities for there to warrant the use of the term race. I think. I don't know how the stance is currently about that, but food for thought. Like, there would be no genetic reasoning for racism, and there is no justification for racism either way, honestly. Now then, I must excuse myself. This coming from fellow 2-meter plus height person. Yes, finally, a fellow individual who understands. Undergrounds are a nightmare. Buses are torture. The world is tailored towards people of medium height. Alexander went straight up nerd on genetics here live. Back to you, Jim, at the studio. There is that one dude in Greek mythology that cut tall people's feet. What? Greek mythology? Dude that cut tall people's feet? I can't remember right now which character that is. I'm in a weird height zone in which everyone is taller than me or everyone is shorter than me. That is called medium or average height. And it is despicable. Nah, it's fine. It's the norm, really. It's hard not to bump your head into everything. Yes. You always feel like Gandalf in that one scene of The Lord of the Rings where he just bumps his head in Bilbo's house. Well, yes, that is us. That is us. But yeah, what's the name of that Greek mythology person? Sounds like a good person. Where is he heading? To the adjacent cabin? The pose. Okay, fair enough. He didn't say that, but that would be the most obvious, logical choice. Okay. Oh, so what you just said isn't the truth. Oh dear. Looked it up. He's called Procrustes. Procrustes, huh? Never heard of that story, that Greek mythology story, though. Pity. Tad difficult. Why? We're not the culprit, man. I get seasick standing around. What the heck have you been doing the last hour of gameplay than just talking, gosh dang it. Quite. Poor Shirley. Thanks to whom? Yeah. He also pulled short people's feet to make them taller. Wow. So basically he saved short people from their shortness, and he saved he cured tall people from their tallness. That man's a genius. What are you talking about? Come now. No, you did. Oh dear. Yes, the best kind of cure involves cutting things. Surgery, surgery, surgery. I'm rather certain you said so. Yes, he did, because he did. You can't just shirk off responsibility by pretending it didn't happen. What? Yeah. No. I do believe it's called amputation. That's one point of view, I guess. What? No! No, Mr. Holmes, no! No! Oh dear. Okay. Holmes is such a weirdo. His weird, oh dear goodness. His weirdness is borderline criminal. And Susato is way too violent. With us, with just us. Fine, but you could just give a pep talk or something. You don't have to toss me like a salad. Like a pancake. Okay then. Fine. I guess we should also inspect the lock maybe, though I did inspect the door already. Not a weirdo, a self-entitled jerk. Yeah. Let's hope he has his character has some growth by the end of this game. Now. Oh, sailors. Naruhodo closet salad-kun. Yes, that is him. And him is that. The one on the right. He was there when we woke up, I think. Or the one at the left. Oh, yeah, the one on the left. He did have kind of like a Japanese face, a Japanese look to him. Isn't that Detective Ozonaga from the previous chapter, the previous case? It is him. It's him. What? Also, this song is his theme song. I thought I thought this song was the song that was pertaining to Giselle. I thought it was Giselle's character song. I didn't know it was his song. Okay. Don't blow his cover! More people to ship. No! Why are you here? He's probably undercover again. That's not good. I knew he was undercover. I think it's used for both. Or rather, Hosonaga doesn't have his own theme and borrows Giselle's. That could also make sense, I guess. I mean, they also showed Asogi's theme, even though Asogi is dead, and there was no flashback going on, so maybe because he's related to Giselle's case, they just reused the... Yeah, that would make sense. Wow, that bow. Okay. Talk. Special orders. He is cosplaying. Either way, music is awesome. Agreed. Oh, you can't say? top secret and all that. What? Oh, were you supposed to be surveilling Asogi and look out for him, and you feel responsible because you didn't? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense if you think about it. I mean, in the last trial, we saw how much of a big deal this whole exchange program was. Secretary Jigoku of the Ministry of Justice. Assassins, huh? He's cosplaying Sailor, a random piece of rock in space. I agree. He just confessed. Get him! I do not know for sure. There's much tension between... Yeah, we could see that in last trial. Okay. So did Asogi suspect that he would get assassinated? Maybe that's why he was so vehement in us going with him and learning to be a good attorney. Because he knew that if he perished, at least his will would be carried on by us. Yeah, but sailor work is tough, and your health doesn't seem to have improved at all. I don't know if... But you always kept watch outside of his cabin. Oh dear. Oh, you weren't watching during that time. I don't think it's your fault, man. I mean, obviously the crime wasn't carried out from the outside of the room, so... Even if you had been standing guard in front of the locked door, you wouldn't have noticed a thing. Oh dear. By all means. Permission to investigate. Yeah, that is... We need that. No. Hosonaga Best Detective 2018. At least he's more capable than good old Shirley over there. From what it seems. Can you? You cannot. He's undercover, he's still just a sailor, and even if he revealed his ranking, he's in a Russian ship in international waters on his way to Britain. Well, I don't know if they're international waters right now, maybe? I don't know. I see. Oh. Well, we have a lot of experience with being tossed around, so... Persuasive, as in evidence? Naturally. My school badge, that will work. Maybe the revolutionary article, if we show that we don't look anything like this guy, then maybe, I don't know. Use your charm, roll a d20. Damn it, it didn't work. If I had something that could provide a reason for you to investigate the other cabin... Okay. What is it? Oh, that. Yes. Yeah, sometimes Icy Wind misses, and it's so frustrating. It doesn't have perfect accuracy, but it's frustrating when Icy Wind misses and then Focus Blast hits, for example. Roll the 1, yes I did apparently. The Secret Attorney Art of Evidence of Presenting. It has been passed down generation after generation. It is a sacred art. Okay. Unlike trials, here I can present him as many things as I want, I think. I should be able to. So, I want to show him the badge. Please let me show him the badge. How do I present? No, how do I have to talk? I haven't talked to him, have I? Back. Present, there we go, present. See here. Is there anything else in the room you can search? Maybe there is. I think I looked around everything, but maybe I missed something. One of the legendary student badges. Of course. You didn't? Oh. He's gonna steal it. It's mine now. You gave it. The seal. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they thought it was a curse seal or something. You have no idea, buddy. Crime scene photo. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's fine. Of course. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think any of these articles will help. No, we had Shirley translate it. What happened so far? I just got up. Welcome, Grisius, to the stream. A lot, actually. We're currently in the middle of investigating a murder. And we seem to be on the right track. We have no culprits yet, so... Actually, we're empty-handed at the moment. Yeah, this would give reason to investigate the adjacent cabin, so yeah, this was what we needed. Okay. How did Asogi die? We have no idea. That's the thing. We've only seen a picture of his corpse, and that's about it. Nothing else. We just saw his face. Actually, we've only seen this photo. That's it. We don't know what caused it. From his expression, he doesn't seem like he suffocated, like he was strangled or anything. So maybe it was poison. If he doesn't have any telling immediate external wounds, then it could say it's poison. Heart attack. We can't say, though, if he had died from a heart attack, I don't think his expression would have been so peaceful. Then again, I don't know, so I'm not a forensic expert. But it's hard to say at this moment. Okay. Oh, first class. Okay. Finally, I found my legs again. I can move. Okay, let's get out of here. Back. Move. To the hallway. Yeah, there are a few messes in the room, but they're weird messes. They are not exactly struggle-like messes, I would say. Time for a first-class investigation. I agree. Let's see here. So this is where Sasato was waiting for Asogi, where Detective was waiting, always keeping watch on Asogi. It should be this place. Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs! Oh, poor Forrest. Could have him being pushing stuff out of the way in a hurry to find something. That is true. Probably to write down his last message. I don't know. Even then, the stacks of books were weirdly tilted, like, in an orderly fashion. And the table, the plate was in the floor, but it wasn't broken or tilted or upside down. It was just perfectly placed. I don't know. One of the finest rooms. Wow. It's a bit ironic that we were trapped uncomfortably in the middle of a first-class room. That is very sad. She was in a cabin half the size of that. Look at those muscles. Oh, second class. So her cabin would be third class, even further. Maybe the murder weapon behind the books. We haven't inspected the books. No, we ordered the books, so if the murder weapon had been behind the books, they would have noticed, I think. Like us. Yeah. Could it have been possible that someone came into the room after and looked around to mess with the murder scene? It was locked, though, from the door, so it's hard to believe that theory. There's only 2 first-class cabins, yeah. So, whoever the other fancy person in this trip might be the suspect, the main suspect. We are, though. We've only ever been inside that luggage, or inside that room, or inside that closet. The torture, yes. Maybe the air duct is large enough to go through. Hard to believe as well, and it was barred. And it didn't seem that large. Maybe it was, but don't think so. Can we examine anything? Like, I saw something on the floor there. Is that a mousetrap? It is a mousetrap. Wait, were you the one handcuffed? Yes, for right now we're the main suspect, you could say. Or there may be some extra cabins behind our viewpoint. Yes, that is true. We're just looking at one side of the hallway, so maybe there's 4? It's possible. Naruhodo looks very suspicious, poor guy. Don't say that. I've seen these in Japan, too. There was no cheese in Japan. That's right. This is quite a culture shock from ancient time. It tastes like cheese. Yeah. I think everybody here has seen enough finger getting pricked by mousetrap gifs to know where this is heading. So no. Well, it's food. Naruhodo is famished. Somebody give him something. Well, he did eat chicken recently, so he shouldn't be able to complain much. Eat the cheese. If you input a secret code in the 3DS, you can actually unlock the cheese-eating ending. Okay, so that's that. Is this an alarm? It is. A cute touch. I wouldn't see that as cute. Don't touch it. It's not a mouse trap, it's a rodent trap. It could be a squirrel trap. It could be a sea squirrel trap. It could be a sea rabbit trap. Some claim that ending is a bit too cheesy. Those people don't know what they're missing. I've forgotten, so does anybody know if Sonic Forces is on PC? Want to know the answer to that, bud? Sorry. Not really a Sonic fan myself. Someone died, it's an emergency. Yes, we must let everybody know, even though everybody already knows. At least the crew should already know. The button sends an alarm. Of course it does. Good. Ew, Sonic Forces. Is that not a good Sonic game? What are you doing? Get away from that. Don't touch it! It doesn't work like that, Naruhodo. That is true. I guess that's what you should be thinking. Is this the neighboring cabin? Apparently, Sonic Forces isn't terrible, just disappointing. It got mixed opinions. I mean, the only Sonic game I've ever played was back when I was little. A mobile phone version of the first Sonic game, I imagine it was. And it didn't really, I just played it once or twice and that's it. So no, I'm not really that much experienced in Sonic the Hedgehog. Whoa, that's a tall man. That's a tall, muscular man with a scowl, a frown. Hello, oh, but those eyes, they speak differently. Yeah, if you could please just... What's your favorite crime scene investigation show? Blue's Clues. Yes, perfect. Another person with great tastes. Back at school, kids would go into the PE lockers and spray deodorant on the smoke detector. That is just stupid beyond imagination. Why? Oh dear. Yeah, if you could just... Whoa. Okay. His eyes cry out, "Do not open." Kids are jerks. Kids can be quite jerks, yeah. Hashtag not all kids, though. The eyes, they speak. I would wager that we wouldn't be allowed to visit his cabin anytime. Oh, come on. So we have to gain the trust of this guy, or at least find a way of making him leave? Look around. What is this, a ship floor? All clear. Guess what? We were all kids. We were all jerks. Excuse me, I wasn't... Well, maybe. Some still jerks. Wink, wink, yeah. I think it's just that kids can be crueler in their own way. But yeah, just because... all people can be jerks, really. It's not age restricted. Just say, "Let me open," or "You the main suspect." Or we can give them the cheese. That's good thinking. 3 deck, passenger rooms, technological marvel. I think just as long as it said it did not sink because of an iceberg, it's good to go. Fascinating. Look back to the islands of Japan. No, Susato, that's not how it works. Islands don't float. Because the islands don't float. Cruel through ignorance. I guess that's a way of one way of putting it. Get a trust from a guy who looks like he chews stone. America, Susato. America. They all float. You'll float too. I haven't seen it yet. The new version of the new movie that came out this year. Well, last year, I guess would be appropriate to say. Moving on. Ooh, fancy. Can I touch? Logbook. This is a ship. We can just pick it up like that. Well, I guess if they put it there in plain view, I guess the passengers might be allowed to peruse it. Old sea dogs, huh? The moon floats too! The moon, huh? Yeah, the moon obviously is floating. What else could it be doing up there? Yeah. Not the best way to make friends. Maybe. You, sir. You're the same, sir, as before. Yes. No, don't say that. You make me sad, sir. Maybe. Is he misogynistic? Oh. He's a beautiful human being. Or they were slacking off. Maybe. What? You're not a sailor? Senior crewman Mitrov Stroganov. First class cabins. Why are they allowing the main suspect to walk around? That is a good question. I mean, this ship doesn't seem to have the best security, if you think about it. The first class area. Each of them. Maybe there are 4 or just 2. Only certain people use rooms. Wow, what a perfect guard. Oh no. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, it's the rebellion dude. The sailor man is the guy on the newspaper. Russian sailor? Wait, this guy? Let me check. His nose is quite peculiar now that you mention it. I hadn't noticed, and there's something going on with his skin, with his face, especially in his neck area. He's like branded or something with. Maybe his suntan is irregular. That's what I'm trying to say. Is he though? Well, I can't see the angle of his nose from this perspective, but I mean, if he shaved his beard, can I check quickly without much? Maybe. Skip. Nose isn't quite pointy enough. Yeah, I suspected as much. I mean, I guess he just has that Russian look. That's fascist. It's like fascism. Fascism? Yeah, it's like fascism, but with more face. That is the more pertaining question, yeah. Da. Is that da? I just imagine it's da. Yes. Yeah, da. It means yes in Russian, tovarish. How you not know these things? No, it means yes. No would be niet in the mother language. Who's the guest? Grimsby Roylott. He is knowing nothing about no murder. Grimsby Roylott is a respectable man. You are not. You are a foreigner. Lowly Asian children. Yes, that will be us. The Asian children you speak of. That's us. You are not needing that information. That is true. You've never heard or seen that occupant. Oh. Last night then. What's up with the logs? One reason people suspect that this game wasn't translated is because there is quite some harsh treatment of the Japanese. Yeah, I also heard that claim. I don't fully agree with it. I mean, it is a Japanese game. It's not like it's a foreign game that is poking fun at the Japanese. And even then, it does make historical sense. The context demands it if you want it to have an accurate historical context. I mean, I don't know. I'm much more, I believe much more the reason some people say that it's because of the Sherlock Holmes estate. that because of copyright claims, the profit that the game would receive in the West would be severely diminished. Even though this is apparently rather accurate. Yeah, I mean, racism has always existed, but it was much more accentuated, I guess, in this time period. Someone, what have you been doing all these hours on the internet? Me, Russian classes from Mother Russia. Yes. Have you been on watch here? Have you? Uh-huh. Yeah. Whoa, that's Niet. We got a Niet, everybody. We have the Niet. I can confirm Niet. Niet. That side glance. No. Don't speak of such things. Okay. Oh, but we didn't get to inspect the other cabin. It is futile. My brother has been learning to speak Russian, actually. Oh, has he? I just know a couple of words. The typical ones like da, niet, tavarish, which is comrade. That one I just looked up myself one day when I was watching. I think it was in the Mission Impossible movie that they mentioned it. I just looked it up. The food ones, borscht. Stuff like that. Not really anything fancy. He's gone. Our chance. Okay, let's examine. Did I miss any? I thought I already investigated that. Can I investigate it again? Or they didn't bother writing anything down because they weren't there. Can I inspect this door even though he assures that it is fully locked? It is impossible. Look! Oh, you just caught Necrozma, Sean. Congratulations. I really like what they did with the new soundtracks for Necrozma and all his different forms in the Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. What would you prefer, being shot at or just thrown out the ship into the cold sea? I think the latter is much worse in this scenario. Though we could get rescued. They really try to get as much as they can out of the handcuff animation. Yeah, we have handcuffs, but because of the character's point of view, we won't be able to see them. We have to let the people know how much work we spent making these handcuffs. I'd rather be shot. Yeah, I mean, dying slowly and at the cold sea, not good. Not good. Or the better alternative, just not doing anything that will get us killed from the first place. Let's check. Let's go. In what, ultra or normal? Ultrason, yeah. Let's go, let's go. Yes. In the Sherlock story, I imagine the speckled band was a snake. I wonder what it is in this story. Oh, you're not gonna knock, are you? Well, if the person is still inside, I guess we do have to knock. What? In we go. Whoa. That was quick. That's a very specific desire. Oh, no need to be violent. Just kick us. Apparently we're the slapstick part of this trio. No, I guess the slapstick part, the comedy character would be Holmes. In we go, in we go. January 9th. Oh, we're actually quite close time-wise to the date. Well, obviously it's not, it's 2018, not this century, but January 9th. Serious question. What? Look at that magnificent beard. Yeah. Scissor Man. It's the Scissor Man. If what the sailor was true, then this guy should be Grimsby Roylott. But this is Holmes. Dude. Yeah, I've played the demo, so I already know. But when I played the demo that was had this part of this trial as its main point, its main focus, I didn't realize that. I just didn't see through the plot twist, the twist in general. Never heard of him. I mean, Master, your eye is very keen if you were able to discern such a vital point of the case. Well, that was very good guesswork. Am I the only one getting the urge to steal those scissors and chop the beard off? Maybe he was in the middle of trimming it a bit. No, you are all manners of suspicious right now and shady. Look at that gaze and that smile. Well, worry not, you haven't spoiled anything because I haven't said anything of the twist out loud. And the chat won't remain after the stream ends, so I don't think any other viewers will be spoiled. At least that's my hope. That revelation will come soon enough, true. Detective even more suspicious. No, Holmes. You think there is person inside? Oh. It's alive! It jumped. It bounced. Oh. I call the sailors and the scissors. Scissorman! Okay. But I don't want to talk with the angry scissor Russian man. Last night. Will he even speak to us? Yeah. I don't think any of his dialogue options will work yet. Yeah. It's a typical. It often happens in the Ace Attorney games. What is he doing? Am I the only one here who actually knows the plot to the game? Maybe? I mean, I only know as far as the demo in episode 1 concerns, but everything else should be a mystery to me. I haven't been spoiled. Logic holds a perfect weapon, threatens to call the sailors. Well, it's fine to hold a weapon, but if he actually used the weapon, he would be a criminal. So it still holds logical sense. Okay, let's talk with Shirley. With the Holmes examine. You fool. Well, let's also inspect around. You. Are you the same regulations? What? Fine, I'll talk to Shirley then. Fine. Okay, jeez. No. Okay. I can take a hint. Let's talk to Holmes. Yeah, with a sort of annoying person. Yes, I know. Just wanted to check something before that. Let's do it. I've seen a playthrough on YouTube with annotated translations. I tried that at one point, but in the end I just gave up right at the beginning, at the first minutes, because I then looked up that the fan translation was on its way, so I decided to just wait a bit more, even though it ended up being a lot longer than I thought. Yeah. Right. It seems that Sherlock has the same intuition that Amy has, like medium level intuition. I don't know what is the best countermeasure. What does it start deducing facts? A completely shady Russian old man. Wow, he's hiding something? Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk? So yeah, we're basically gonna razzle-dazzle him with our super detective skills. Except that it's gonna be us instead of that buffoon. Well, more like he's gonna start deducing and we're gonna have to start fixing. Wow. Great deduction. With how many words can you mess stuff up completely? Whoa. Yes. I mean, you can't get more suspicious than this. Okay, focus. Holmes, focus. It is kind of mean, but hey, suspicious is suspicious. Why do you look at me like this? He is hiding a head in the trunk. I don't think a severed head would be able to bounce like that. Of course, naturally. The same as before, two conclusions. Dude, I know, right? Russian peeps are so shady, you never know if they're gonna get drunk at your house or fall asleep in their own vomit and pee. Post-prom was fun. Unless this man is also a voodoo doctor. Shady Russian voodoo doctor, huh? Typical case, it seems. Your true identity. You're a villain. Hard to say at this point, but... like his hair. Has he? The way he words it out, it makes the other party more nervous or more inclined to believe him, even though it's because it's so vague that it could also apply to what the real truth is. Gotcha. Don't glare at us. Yeah, like if they're from Afghanistan. These Holmes deductions parts are great. I think it's a nice touch to the game. It is time. Okay. Yeah, because your reasoning is all whack. It's a bit redundant to keep mentioning it, but the music during these segments is quite good. Oh dear. And also visually, look at it. What? Magical detective spotlight powers. Wait, is that a bird in his pocket? I think it's a crumpled piece of paper, maybe newspaper? Oh, there it is. The shoujo anime with magical girls is real! No, I do, it's not. So Sherlock suspects that he is a revolutionary, But because his last two main points have been a bit wrong because there's a question mark instead of an exclamation mark. So those are the oh, come on, they don't look anything alike. I mean, the beard is similar, but the face isn't. What? The crime. He just accuses everyone of being the revolutionary. Maybe he'll get it right eventually. Oh, he glanced. Just with that, he's confirmed it. Yeah. Oh, it's not the trunk? Was it something else in that direction? I am refusing. What? Oh, but he did mention girl. Abduction. Even a girl like that wouldn't fit in there. A baby would. Well, if the girl was skinny, small, and flexible enough, maybe. I mean, I've seen. It's quite common to see the typical magician trick or contortionist trick where a person gets stuff inside a small space, like a handbag or something. So yeah. Quite impressive, but it can be possible if the circumstances are the correct ones. A ballerina and a contortionist, very talented. Was that really his so-called great deduction? It's wrong. A little. I think Susato is starting to get let down a bit by meeting her idol. And discovering that he's just a goof. Well, if the ballerina was all chopped up, yeah, we have to edit it, fix it, amend it. Yeah. Again, the same argument. So this is just a step up in his game. I revolutionize my face all the time. Yeah. No. Yeah, give or take. What? No, that's not how it... I don't think that's how it works, no. No. But that's not good enough. You can't go to a test, an exam, and say, oh, but my observations were right on the foundations of them. At their very basic foundation, they were correct. Holmes, no! So we're basically fixing up his argument, covering up for him in a way. Don't... Why do you have such a smug face? Oh dear. The handcuff animation that we worked so much with, yeah, oh, gasp! I'm free! I'm free! Finally! Magic trick. If you could have done so earlier, why didn't you? No, that's not really a great detective. Well, I guess it kinda is, but that's not what you should be impressed about. Before all of that, he should have a more solid logic. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. Review. That is wrong. Well, there we go. There. Yeah, there it is. Pretty hair. Pretty long blonde hair. Maybe he has a condition. It has to be this. There we go. He was gonna cut off his thick hat. Oh, don't you bandwagon into my logic. Well, don't judge. Maybe it's an old man with beautiful long hair. It could happen. Gear. No. No, you fool. I'll leave it at that. Dooba-dooba-doo. You. There we go. That is dangerous. Don't play with... Oh, that was a close one. Gasp. Now fixing the crime. Oh, that glance. It's not the trunk. Yeah. Let's check and have a look-see. So if it's not, it should be over here, maybe? Oh, no, yeah, that's right. It's right there. Tiara. It's just there, in the line of sight. Bingo. Theft. Robbery. You are needing money, huh? Niet. What? Oh. So it's false charges? I must keep secret from this man, you think to yourself. Well, it did move, didn't it? Oh, right, the regulations. The boat regulations said that no animals or weapons were allowed, right? So maybe it's a pet, like a cat. What? Hey, the books are stacked the same way as the other cabin. Maybe it's a painting? No, it's the notice, because animals, what I said before. Oh my gosh, she's a mother? Caution. getting flashy with the spotlights. Yes, an animal. Dobutsu. An action figure on the shelf, huh? Wow, we went from kidnapping to smuggling animals, and from revolutionary to escaped poor victim ballerina, so I think we managed to make the charges a bit less severe. More poses than Yuri on Ice. I imagine Yuri on Ice has quite the poses, yeah, quite the number of poses. Grimsby Roylott. The wind that blows from Russia, huh? Oh, I see. It was hers? Dude, I know, right? My hair is like everything to me. Oh, so she was surprised. She could just tie up her hair and have it under the hat. Guess so, I mean, yeah. A cat, a dog, a puppy. Oh, so now we can make her talk. It's Nebby. Nebby, get back into the briefcase, into the chest. Great deductions. Oh, hello, Salve! Welcome to the stream, though I was just about to end it after this line of dialogue before interrogating Nikomina. You see, it's already 3 p.m. here and I have not eaten, so I'm starting to lose my mind. Oh, we're back into cuffs, aren't we? Yes, we are. Oh, come on. The speckled band. It's 9 a.m. here. Oh, so you're just starting your day. That's lucky. Well, I finally got to the part where I'm gonna interrogate Nikomina, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pause it here. Oh. We've been streaming for, I think, 3 hours pretty much, if we add the streaming time of the previous failed stream. So I'm gonna save here, and well, that's about it. I may do another episode possibly next week, since I still have finals coming up now in January, and I'm back to having not much time for streams again. But thank you everybody for coming. Good lunch. Thank you. I'll see what I can whip up in this at this hour. I should sleep anyway. Good night everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. And that's about it. See you all next time.